program was recorded at the ARC Annual Industry Forum in Orlando, Florida. I'm pleased to welcome Editor-in-Chief of Supply Chain Brain, Russell Goodman.
Rethinking process automation. Joining me for a conversation on that today is Dave Woll, Vice President, Advisory Services at ARC Advisory Group. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you, Russell.
Dave, rethinking process automation. What does that mean to you?
It's a very timely question right now, primarily because process automation has been evolving over many, many decades. And in any 20-year period, you could say that process automation has evolved significantly. But it's arguable whether in the last 20 years there's been any significant changes.
Well, I understand something called CPAS. C-P-A-S has a role to play in that. What is that role?
Okay. CPAS is genealogy is with ARC. When the automation suppliers recognized that information technology could deliver a lot of value in their systems, they also recognized that their system was sitting on the wrong control land. They made changes, and a wave of new systems came out, basically confusing a number of users. Those users came to ARC and asked them to develop a state-of-the-art vision of automation. We did. It ended up being very successful, and ARC sold a record number of studies on CPAS.
Well, now, I suppose at this point we might want to explain the acronym itself. What does CPAS stand for?
Collaborative Process Automation System.
All right. Now, I understand there's something called CPAS 2.0. What's that? What's its role?
We found ourselves in a similar situation with users last year. These users continue to ask us the question, what would you expect in the future for automation companies? We felt that that was an inappropriate question, so we decided to answer in a way of identifying the needs for automation systems in the future. We've done that. That is CPAS 2, and there's 30 examples of the needs that we're making statements of.
Well, it might be useful to talk about some examples here. What can you tell us?
Of those 30 examples, I'll talk to you about two. The first one is intelligent field devices. And the question is whether the intelligent field devices are smart enough right now. If you have an intelligent field device, it has the ability to tell you whether it's healthy or it's failed. If it's measuring a critical measurement and the device has failed, then in many industries you're required to shut the process down. We feel that the action should be for the device to be able to tell you quantitatively how healthy it is and how much longer, if it does have some issues, how much longer you're going to be able to depend on the measurement. That provides operations the alternative to make a decision about how long to run the process. Second example would be our control systems, our distributed control systems really distributed. In actuality, they're not. They're a single model with distributed processing and shared services. What's required to address the future is a single model, distributed processing, and independent service, so they have the opportunity to act autonomously.
Well, clearly CPAS has got a very important role to play here. Is it going to change the way we think about automation?
Absolutely. CPAS is viewed as a companion to the knowledge worker of the future. It eliminates all of his manual tasks, empowers the knowledge worker to be able to see things at a higher level and make a greater contribution.
The concepts that we're talking about now, are they limited to the process industries, or do you think they've got some application in batch and discrete industries as well?
Initially, CPAS was viewed as being a solution for the process industries. We believe that in the future, it'll expand into both the hybrid industries and the discrete industries.
Do you see adoption of CPAS as something, though, that's going to cause the end user community to go through another period of painful and costly migrations, as we've seen in the past?
That has been a definite issue in the past, and it's been a very painful experience for a number of users. We envision this new technology being implemented in a way that it's a superset of existing technology, has the ability to coexist with existing technology, and it'll be an evolutionary move where users can make the decision when they adapt the technology.
Final question, Dave. When is it likely that we will see CPaaS 2.0-like products in the marketplace?
Given the trends that we've seen in the past over these 20, 25-year periods, we believe the suppliers will be talking about this kind of technology, and in some cases, actually offering this kind of technology in the next 3 to 5 years.
Excellent. Most interesting talk. Thank you very much for being with us today, Dave.
Thank you, Russell.
Dave Woll, ARC Advisory Group, speaking with us today about rethinking process automation. Thank you for watching.